More analysis on what we heard from Aaron moments ago about that move by a federal judge in Boston to temporarily halt the president's government employee buyout program. NBC News analyst, legal analyst, Danny Ceballos is here. Do we know what the judge's reasoning was behind the temporary injunction right now?
Yes, it's really as simple as let's just wait. Let's get some more briefing in on the issue. Sometimes judges issue stays, but for a different reason, because they conclude that the one side is likely to win on the merits. That's not really what's happening here. This is more of just we need a couple days for everyone to get their briefing in. I've been looking on Pacer. There are documents filed by the dozens every day. This case has only been around for a couple days. So this case is moving very quickly. This really is just a pause without any kind of say or passing on the merits themselves.
Danny, from the perspective of the union that filed this lawsuit, what are they going to be arguing Monday?
A couple different things, but the main thrust is really twofold. It's that the Administrative Procedures Act bars this action because it's arbitrary and capricious. This is often a long shot argument, but they might have a case here because is there anything that feels more arbitrary or really random than this announcement, this rollout, where there are just so many questions that are unanswered. And I think OPM doesn't really know the answers to all of the questions. The second argument is what's called the Anti-Deficiency Act. And the argument there is that the government can't make these promises to people if the appropriations period ends March 15th or 14th. How can they make these promises out into the future beyond March 14th? Now, the administration's argument is, hey, people hire federal employees all the time beyond an appropriations period. We're basically just asking people to not work at all.
So with employees right now, there's just a lot of worry. People are wondering, do I take the buyout? If I take the buyout, will I actually get paid? If I don't take the buyout, am I just going to get fired a few weeks or months from now? So with all that in mind, are there other legal avenues for folks right now? Is this sort of legal action happening right now the main point? What are the possible scenarios?
Yeah, I'm also glad you bring that up because one of the administration's arguments is the reason they say this doesn't violate the Administrative Procedures Act is because it's not a final agency action. Now, listen to the reasoning here. They're saying we're not telling anyone to do anything. It's the decision they make. They're free to make a decision. But how free does that decision feel when you get an email that says, take this or your future is very uncertain. We have no idea what your job will be in the next few weeks. So that's going to be one of the arguments we're going to see front and center on Monday.